Hi friends, today is day 9 in Osaka, Japan, and today I'm so thrilled to be going to Wakayama Castle. I found it when researching scenic places to visit when in Osaka, and this place was a must for me. I feel like such a morning person now. I woke up at 10, got ready, and now it's only 11 and I'm already at the train station. It is about an hour train ride, and oh my gosh, I really recommend reserving a seat because it's only a few dollars extra, and there's literally no one in the reserve section, and it was just so nice and peaceful. I felt like I was in a movie the whole train ride because look at these views. I'm living the TikTok videos I see in real life. I took the right train and made it to Wakayama Castle. Yay! I had to walk across a whole park and took so many flights of stairs to make it to the castle. You guys, they really like the stairs here because I am exhausted. I already know my steps are going to be over 20,000 for today, just like every other day that I've been here. This was the view when I made it to the entrance of the castle, and tickets were only 410 yen, which is 265 USD. Like, how? Everything was so pretty and it was well maintained. I wish prices were like this back home. After I bought a ticket, I found my very first stamp in Japan. I literally bought a stamp book from Amazon to collect stamps, and I literally have not found any stamps until my 9th day, which is today. They even have small pieces of hard cardboard paper for you to stamp if you need paper. And oh my gosh, you guys, Japan is pretty generous. Like, they will try to accommodate you if you need paper for a stamp, like at a train station or just anywhere. You can just ask them. They will give you a paper or even a train stamp collection book. They gave my friend a stamp collection book when I asked for my friend at the train station. Here's my ticket, my very first stamp. Here's more stairs, yay. And I didn't see that many tourists when I was there, so I was surprised that a lot of the English brochures were gone. I found another stamp right inside after you enter, and the ink for these stamps run pretty well because I only had to stamp once. Here's the path to the castle. Everything was so green and I just felt like I was in a movie. I literally just grab anything that's free because I think my brother might like these, and these were located right when you enter the actual castle. I looked at the different displays inside the museum and there was a lot. I think it was a few floors. Here was the view when I reached the top. I literally FaceTimed my mom because how is this real? Look at this fish that you see the emoji for and you just see in movies. I stood there waiting for the wind to make the fish fly, and after a few minutes they finally did. Just watching them was so peaceful and I can't wait to come back. When I was walking back down, I also came across a sign that said that had access to the Wakayama History Center with my ticket. Little did I know it would be the longest walk across the whole entire park. When I was about to exit, I found my third stamp, and I'm not sure if this was supposed to be a date stamp and I was supposed to change the date. I actually didn't know how to, so I just stamped what was already on it. I bought some souvenirs at the gift shop and literally everyone was holding one of these, so I got this soft serve with this cute star at the top. There was a monkey doing tricks outside, and I think you had to pay if you were to take a picture with the monkey. We're back with more stairs, and I stumbled across this hut and then this garden, which was called the Momujidani Garden. There was a stone path leading up to different bodies of lakes. There was also the small stream and the tiniest little lake I've seen. I'm in so much disbelief because look how clear, blue, and green everything was. This was one of the greenest places I've ever seen and been to. There was also a path to go down, take a closer look, and this was where I set up my tripod to take my pics. The background and this part of the garden was just so scenic, so I would really recommend taking your pics here. This path led me to a place where I think you can drink tea and have like a mini tea ceremony, so I just wanted this video of this cute path. I finally made it to the Wakayama History Center. It was even connected to a souvenir shop, so that's really exciting because I love souvenirs so much. I first had to check out what souvenirs they had. They didn't have much, so I just got this milk and pen. Oh my gosh, this milk definitely wasn't it, you guys. Japan milk is definitely different from American milk. It was more like creamy and just very different tasting than what I'm used to back home. I then went upstairs to see the history center, and the man working was so nice and told me to go to the movie room to watch this documentary. He was so excited for me to see the documentary, so I couldn't say no. Oh my gosh, you guys, everything was in Japanese and they just went over, I guess, the architecture of the castle from what my context clues were picking up. The history center showed a model of their tea room, scrolls, and there was a room that had pictures of the people that signed these important documents. I then took the train to head to Team Lab Botanical Garden. When I was passing by Nagaya Park to get to Team Lab, I found the 17 poster for their concert, which was cool to see. I love going 17. I watch it like daily. I also got distracted and came across the Meet Osaka, which is legit a meat festival. They only take yen for buying tickets, and tickets were 200 yen each. I bought tickets at the front, and each booth showed up on the top of their booth how many tickets they were taking. Each booth took about 5 tickets, so about $6 for their food items. I got the chicken kebab and I liked it. The owner asked me where I was from. It was nice to talk to someone again in English. I then got these meat sticks and this wagyu, and they were so salty for some reason. So yeah, I just want to try this for the experience. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know why no one batted an eye at this. There was someone just sitting there with their pet pig at the park. I think when I started taking a picture, everyone else started taking a picture of the pig, so I'm so sorry to the pig owner. I then made it to Team Lab Botanical Garden. This was a lot different from Team Lab Borderless besides it being outdoors and it was dark. I feel like this place is more for the experience and like sightseeing. I don't know if you would get cute pics here just because it's dark and it would be hard to capture yourself in the artwork. The first place that I landed at were these alien eggs that changes colors. They were literally the size of my brother. They felt plasticky and wobbly. It was different from what I thought they would feel like. These glow-in-the-dark flowers were the next stop, and oh my gosh, you guys, there were so many people around, so it was hard to get a scenic video. If you just wait a bit and wait until towards the end of when they're done letting everyone in, it's so empty. They're only open at night from 6 to 9:30, and by 8:45-ish, it was pretty much empty and you could take scenic videos. This art piece reminded me of a Vincent van Gogh painting, and here are these big interactive eggs. They literally were like Christmas inflatables and you can bounce your way through them. We then made it to these lights that were projected in this forest, and oh my gosh, you guys, this was my favorite part of the botanical garden. They reminded me of the floating lights in Tangled. You have to adjust your settings by making the brightness darker and turning on your flash, or else your video or picture will become blurry. I then went back to the neon flower place to take more pictures and videos, and I don't know, do you guys think these flowers would look more prettier in the day? I know they're meant to look like this in the dark, but I feel like it would just be just as nice during the day. Here's our friend saying bye to us on the way out, and then after traveling across the entire park, it was about 9:45 and time for dinner, which included KFC and boba. KFC is really sweet here, even the chicken, so if you like more savory foods like me, I would just try KFC for the experience. That was all for day 9, and I'll see you next time for day 10.